How do you grow your business with your current buyer? That's a very challenging question I have often been asked by fellow members. My strategy in doing this is think beyond what you see. Again, you are serving a customer for their need, for their requirement, and I would equate this situation to an analogy of a driver and a conductor. When you're working as a sourcing consultant or supply chain manager for your customer, managing their orders, everything is driven by the buyer office for developments, product developments, their visits to India, trade fair visits, anything which is coming from their business is primarily a conductor's role. You are conducting a role of what has been told to you from the buyer's office. You need to switch your role and spend some time of your daily routine or weekly routine on how to drive the business. So you need to be a driver of the business and look on other options. For example, I was recently in Texas and meeting a customer, and her husband was also there in the meeting, and I just casually asked what he's doing, and he said, I am into some real estate, a part-time thing. And in that lunch meeting, within the next 45 an hour, I could realize that he was in a looking zone. And I told my customer that you are working with probably 250 stores right now and you are selling apparel. Probably half of your stores will be also selling textiles. So why don't you expand your category, especially when you are doing with business with me for last 3 years, and textile is a very upcoming and very fast growing category from India. I'm sure your relationship with customers and a very strong presentation of our product from India will connect, and you will get a business. And you can engage your husband into this business because he doesn't want to do apparel, but he can certainly do home textile, which is much easier category to do. It's not that it's not very easy, but it's relatively easy than garments. And the idea clicked. In the next 3 months, we have been sending them samples for coasters, quilts, table mats, and home furnishing. Now this is a perfect example of leading from the front, leading the customer to new businesses. I will give you another example. One of my friend, he's serving a very high-end customer, and during the lockdown and COVID period, when the business was really stagnant and inflation was there, even the high-end customer were feeling very, very pricey situation of difficult pricing and very expensive product. He came to me and I just reviewed his business, and I was very surprised to see that they are not having any gift boxes on their expensive products, while they should have. And I asked him, you've been serving them for the last 7 years. Have you not ever thought of having a black box or a gift box or something very superior quality gift box kind of a thing, and you're just shipping them in brown box as an inner and just a master box? He said, yeah, we never thought about it. I said, okay, then you go back to your customer and suggest them something like the packaging which Michael RM does, or some other very premium brand retailer in the US does it. And to my expectation, his buyer was very excited to do it. He said, yes, I have been thinking of doing it. I don't know why we could not discuss this with you before. My friend called me up and he said, Lokesh, this was amazing. We are now working on gift packaging. My entire $3 million of business which I'm doing, probably more than that would be, most of it would be converted into, every SKU will be done apart from furniture into black box, and $1 million plus would be now going in black box, which in turn is going to be few percentage higher business turnover for the customer. And especially when we are also served on the based on volume, we are also getting to get much more bigger pie from that as a percentage of survey fee. But more importantly, customers were very happy that he thought of doing some innovation, doing some out of box thinking of introducing a few cents a cost of a gift box, but adding the lot of value into the product and still getting that value to the end consumer, so that they don't feel that inflated price or raised prices, and they are very happy buying at a new high price. So this is one perfect example, or two perfect examples which I can give you of how do you expand your business with your customer, existing customer. How do you see whether you can be a driver or you want still to be remaining a conductor. Thank you so much.